right. So, um, I haven't talked to one of my girlfriends in a while. I just sent her the video that I posted on my Instagram about me chipping my tooth. She said it's really funny. If you are following me on YouTube, I just realized that I gained another subscriber. So thank you again for anybody who has been watching me, interested in what I'm doing, what I'm trying to do. You can follow me on Instagram or on Facebook at Aspiring Sarah D. If you're not following me on that, go for it. Check it out if you're interested. Send me a message. Let's chat. So this video today, I had someone the other day tell me that I should write down more content, and I haven't been doing it. I know I should, but I'm kind of just going off the top of the head for now. I am going to start rolling into more stuff. The reason why I kind of wanted to do it like this is, I'm not a professional speaker. I'm not, technically a successful entrepreneur. I'm none of those things. So I don't want anyone to feel like I'm trying to be any of those things. Well, I am. Okay. Step back. Of course, I'm trying to be a successful entrepreneur. If I wasn't, I wouldn't be doing this video. But what I'm trying to do more is, again, like I said in the first video, if you haven't watched it, I would suggest going back to watch it if you want to. But really what I'm trying to accomplish with this is documenting the hard work, and the dedication that it takes from point A to point B and the story in between. I'm not trying to put on a front for anybody. I'm not claiming to be something that I'm not. And that's kind of taking me into the topic that I want to talk about today. So I started a business profile on Facebook, and I had someone reach out to me and tell me, well, he pretty much asked me if I think that asking him to like a page in my name is self-serving. Which I guess I can understand his perspective and what he's saying. But my perspective is not the same. And my response to him, if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, I did make a post about this. My response to him was, what about the people like Ty Lopez, Chris Record, Tony Robbins, Gary Vee? What about all of these people who have business profiles in their name, inspiring in their name? And I think that's the whole point that I've been trying to get across doing this. So I kind of wanted to make this video to take a step back so that people really understand what it is that I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to sit here and put on a front for anybody. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I'm a successful entrepreneur, that I'm a CEO of a company. Yes, I have started a company and I failed at a company, and I'm getting myself back up. I'm picking myself back up from that failure. Failure, to me, it was learning a lesson. I don't really see it as a failure. Yes, I do have other businesses online that I am doing right now, that I'm building up. But success to me is different than success to another person. Success is different to everybody. Success to me is not just money. It's not material things. Success to me means something completely different. When I can inspire the people around me, and when I can put out those positive vibes that I'm looking to put out, to me that is success. That's what I'm going for, nothing less. Okay. So it's kind of funny because after I got this comment from this young gentleman, I was watching a video on Gary Vee again, absolutely obsessed with this man. But he said, it's easy to be cynical. It's hard to spread positivity. Okay. And I actually believe in this statement, misery loves company. So, I try to give little tips in every single one of these videos. I wanted to make this video more personal, more raw. And I guess that my tip today is going to be, when you get people who don't understand what you're trying to do, don't let it get to you. Don't let it hinder or collapse the fact that you're still gonna, you still push forward. Always push forward. Always be persistent in what it is that you're trying to do. And if they don't understand your message, what I have come to do is I say my piece and I tell you what it is, and it's up to you at that point to take it or leave it. If you decide to leave it, that's up to you. If you decide to take it and go on this journey with me, that's up to you as well. But I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth with you, because it's really a waste of my time, and it's a waste of your time too. I feel like my purpose is on a different level. I talk about keeping the simple things simple, right? But keeping the simple things simple doesn't mean being simple-minded. Those are two separate things, okay? So don't get those two things twisted. They're completely separate things. So yes, you should keep the simple things simple. We as humans tend to make the simple things more complicated than they need to be. But never settle for simple-mindedness. And like I said, if someone doesn't see what you're trying to do, that's fine. Move along. I mean, there's nothing that is tying you to anybody and their opinion. It's just an opinion. If you keep your vision in mind, and in one of my previous videos, I talked about priming. I actually started doing this, and it's amazing. I highly recommend you trying this. It makes you feel really good. And I've started to do it more than one time a day. Not necessarily the whole entire process of the radical breathing and stuff like that, but putting myself into like my 90-day goal. I have set a 90-day goal. So I, emotionally in my mind, putting myself into that landmark of when I hit my 90-day goal, what it's going to feel like, what the day is going to look like, what I'm going to smell on that day, how is the food that I'm going to drink, or sorry, I've been drinking. It's Wine Wednesday, so cheers to you guys. Clearly my glass is empty, but that's beside the point. So how the food is going to taste, how the wine is going to taste that I'm going to be drinking, because I am going to celebrate my 90-day goal. And you should celebrate your goals. So revert back. Let's get back on track. Don't let other if people don't understand what you're trying to do, that's okay. It's okay, because there's billions of people in this world. One person's opinion should not make or break you. And I always say, and you might disagree with me, but I always say, the more haters you have, the better you are. A lot of people love to drink the haterade. So, and I shouldn't say, the more haters you have, but when you have more people reaching out to you to make it a point to say something like that to you, like it's self-serving for you to have a Facebook page in your name. I kind of take it as a compliment, like, I must be making waves in some type of way. So just take it as a compliment. Take it and leave it. I actually listen to, Gary Vee talks about this too. He says, if he reads a comment, and, Jennifer Allwood actually talked about this. If you guys don't follow her, I highly suggest following her. She's amazing. She's wonderful to listen to. She has great insight on business, and she's hilarious too. So she's fun to watch. But she talks about, when she goes through people's comments and there's a negative one, she'll sit down and read it. And then after she reads it, she'll sit there and think about it and ask herself if that's, really true and really something that she should work on. And if it is, she'll actually reach out to the person and say, thank you for your feedback. I'm actually going to implement that and work on that. And if it's not true, she's like, move it along. Just move it along. So that's what I suggest you do. I'm going to start doing that myself. And please remember, I'm not doing this like I said in the beginning, I'm making this video more raw because I don't want to put on a front for anybody. I don't want anybody to think that I'm trying to be something that I'm not. I am on a journey. I am documenting it. If nobody watches it. At least I watch it. And when I get to the place that I know I'm going to get to, I can revert back and remember me making this video and learning from it and growing from it. So just stick to your journey, people. Stay positive. Please, stay positive. If you guys need help with positivity, I'm doing another shout out to you, Jimmy L. I absolutely love you. I think you're amazing. And I hope that one day I get to meet you along with you and Nell. I do hope that one day we get to meet each other because you have been working with me, so patient with me on certain things, and I really appreciate it. So huge shout out to you guys. I'm so glad that I got to meet you, and I'm thankful for the internet at this point in my life. So yeah, I think that's the end of my video today. I actually I'm at like 12 minutes right now. That's pretty good for not having any type of content to go along with. If you guys have that's what I was going to say. I want this to be more like an open forum. I don't want it to be the typical YouTube video. And maybe I should start doing podcasts or something like that to get more interaction with people. I think I'm actually going to start doing that. There's this app called Anchor. I might start doing it's like podcasting, but whatever. I'm babbling now. It's okay. So thank you guys again. I want this, like I was going to say, I'm ADD today. I'm so sorry. I want this to be like an open forum. So I want you guys to leave me comments and let me know, if I have a specific topic that I'm talking about. I want to know what you're doing too. I really do. I don't want, like I said, I don't want this to be like the typical YouTube channel where, people just watch the video and move along. I want people to interact with my videos. I want it to be, an open forum, open discussion. I always want it to be that. So I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, if it is evening by you, or whatever time of day that you're watching this. And yeah, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. If you're not following me, you can follow me at Aspiring Sarah D on Instagram and Facebook. And I will be talking soon about something that I'm actually going to start adventuring into. And we'll see where it goes. I hope it helps me towards my success journey. And you guys have a wonderful evening, and I will talk to you tomorrow, most likely, is when I'm going to make my next video. Look at that. I'm almost at 15 minutes, and I was just babbling on. Look at that. Have a good night, you guys. I will talk to you soon.